Have you ever heard of a book so dark that merely reading it was said to bring doom upon the reader? The Necronomicon, a legendary tome shrouded in mystery and fear. Is it just a literary myth, or something more? Today, we'll dive into the world of legends surrounding the Necronomicon, a book that has inspired generations of writers, artists, and horror fans. The Necronomicon is a fictional book created by American writer H.P. Lovecraft, which first appeared in his horror stories in the early 20th century. Although the book itself never truly existed, its legend has become one of the most recognizable elements of Lovecraft's mythology and the entire horror literature genre. In Lovecraft's mythology, the Necronomicon is an ancient, mysterious text containing forbidden knowledge about primordial beings, cosmic gods, and powerful, timeless entities that existed on Earth before humanity appeared. The text describes dark rituals, spells, and knowledge that enable communication with these beings and the summoning of them into the world of the living. However, delving into this knowledge carries immense danger. The reader risks madness, death, and even bringing about the end of the world. According to Lovecraft's legend, the author of the book was Abdul al-Hazard, a mysterious, mad Arab poet and occultist living in the 8th century. Al-Hazard supposedly spent many years alone, wandering deserts and exploring secret powers until he created the Necronomicon. Since then, the book was passed down through generations, always surrounded by an aura of fear, taboo, and prohibition. Some stories suggest that possessing or reading the Necronomicon could bring misfortune or even the destruction of entire communities upon the reader. Though a fictional work, the Necronomicon has entered popular culture so deeply that many treat it as a real occult text, and numerous reconstructed or authentic versions of the book have appeared over the years, further strengthening its mysterious and unsettling reputation. The Necronomicon is often confused with or linked to real ancient ritual texts, especially the Egyptian Book of the Dead and other mystical manuscripts that have played important roles in various cultures for centuries. However, these works differ significantly in both origin and purpose. The Necronomicon is a purely literary invention by A.P. Lovecraft, a fictional tome that never existed outside the pages of his stories. Nevertheless, it draws from archetypes, symbols, and motifs known from real occult, esoteric, and religious traditions, which makes it seem authentic and believable. This blend of fiction and references to the true history of magic and mysticism is what cemented the Necronomicon's place in popular culture as a symbol of forbidden and destructive knowledge. The Necronomicon is portrayed as a collection of dark secrets and rituals that exceed human comprehension. It is a book whose study often ends in disaster, madness, or destruction, and its power is not meant for enlightenment, but for bringing chaos and death. In this way, the Necronomicon has become a symbol of dangerous, forbidden knowledge that should be feared rather than sought. The Necronomicon has achieved an almost cult status in popular culture as a symbol of dark, forbidden knowledge and a source of unimaginable power. Its presence is ubiquitous in horror literature, films, video games, and comics, where it often serves as a catalyst for terrifying events or a key to opening gateways to other nightmarish dimensions. In cinema, the Necronomicon appears in classics like The Exorcist, where, although not the main plot element, it builds an aura of mystery and danger associated with demonic forces. Meanwhile, the Evil Dead film series makes it a central plot device. The Necronomicon, also called the Book of the Dead, becomes the source of powerful, malevolent magic that unleashes nightmares and demonic possession upon the protagonists. Its pages conceal curses, rituals, and spells that, in the wrong hands, unleash true hell. In the world of RPGs and video games, the Necronomicon is often depicted as an artifact of immense, frequently destructive power. It is an item capable of changing the course of history by granting heroes extraordinary abilities or access to forbidden secrets, but this almost always comes at a high cost: loss of sanity, moral corruption, or even death. Games like Call of Cthulhu and Darkest Dungeon draw on its legend, weaving it into their narratives as a symbol of the boundary between the known world and terrifying unknown. The Necronomicon has also found its place in music, especially in genres like metal and gothic, where its name and symbolism frequently appear on album covers, posters, and tattoos. Within these subcultures, the book has become a metaphor for rebellion, fascination with darkness, and the exploration of forbidden realms of human imagination and spirituality. Do you trust the legends about the Necronomicon, or do you see them only as literary fiction? Would you dare to open a book full of forbidden knowledge if you found it? Leave a comment and share your theory about the Necronomicon. Subscribe if you want more dark stories at the crossroads of myths, literature, and mysteries. And remember, not everything that is written should be read.